Hi guys, welcome to another XJ40 video. In this video I want to show you how I hardwired my action cameras in my car. To show you that, I removed the passenger side knee bolster and I also removed the key slope, and I have to remove this bracket that holds these three relay modules, because on the top of them, this is where the key component is. This is a voltage converter for my cameras. So this converts 12 volts to 5 volt because the cameras require 5 volt. So that's what it does, that. And as you can see, two black wires are coming out, and on the other end they have the USB connection, and these red and black wires also coming out. That's how they made this voltage converter. And I made a little extension on this side, and I just ran the wire this way. Excuse me, I think this is the wire that goes around all this mess and comes here to this connection, because I installed a 3-pin connector. So if I have to remove the ashtray assembly, I just simply unplug it. Plus I installed a push button switch over here, because I don't want to record all the time, so I just press the switch and the power goes to the cameras. And I had to figure out how to wire the switch and which wire goes where on the male and the female plug. And I had plenty of room over here to run these two wires, these two tiny wires. It's a big mess over here, but yeah, these cars have a lot of wires. And I just bought two USB cables. One end is a regular USB, the other end is a micro USB or mini USB for the cameras, and the wires just run behind the A-pillar cover up here, and one goes to this camera and the other one goes under the headliner and goes to the other camera. Actually, it's right here, it's just hanging. Yeah, that's the other cable, and with push of a button I can turn on the cameras, and I can turn them off anytime I want. So that's how I did it. It was a fun project. It wasn't very difficult. I just had to that was the most difficult part of the job, to figure out which wire goes where in this connector. And as you can see, two wires go in the same pin, and on the other end, same thing, two wires go in the same pin, because I can wire the switch, so when the switch is in an off position, it illuminates, or it doesn't illuminate. It doesn't give the green light. So in my case, I wired the switch so it gives the green light all the time, and by feeling the switch, I can by touching the switch, I can feel that it's on position or off, or I just simply look at the cameras and see if they're on or off. I'm gonna start the car and show you the lights. I don't know how much you can see, but the switch is in off position now, but it's still glowing green. And I also installed a USB outputs. These are USB outputs to charge different devices. It's not connected to the car's audio system or radio. They also this USB socket is also a 5 volt. They have a 5 volt output, so the input is 12 volt and the output is 5 volts. So the socket takes care of the converting the voltage from 12 volts to 5 volts. And this one is a 1 amp, the other one is a 2.1 amp socket. So I say goodbye forever for the regular cigarette lighter, and yeah, that was my little project. I still have the regular cigarette lighter in the back, and I plan to replace it with the same USB socket. It's gonna be pretty easy, nothing too difficult. Let me close this, and I'm gonna show you the back side of the ashtray assembly. So the wires from the switch go to the 3-pin plug, and these are simply the same wires that were connected to the original cigarette lighter. And I still have one wire hanging here. It's not a ground wire. It's a positive wire. And I needed a 12 volt wire, and I simply just used this orange brown wire. Actually, it was already spliced because my car had an alarm system, and that's where they got the power from. Because whoever installed the alarm system, excuse me, not alarm system, but what's that? Yeah, radar detector. Sorry, my bad. So my car had a K40 radar detector, and this is where they got the power from this cable. And I used this splice to get the power for my cameras, for this plug, and for the voltage converter. So yeah, that's how I did it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or any suggestions, leave me a note below the video. And if you're a Jag enthusiast, or if you have a XJ40 or any Jaguar, please subscribe and share your thoughts. Thanks again.